And hello from the Summit Activity Center. This is Bryce Ladwig. And do we have a good one for you here tonight? I am sorry. Those that are listening on the stream did not hear any of the intro. I'm sorry. Running a little bit solo, and we're down a man here at KYNT and KYNTV, but we will get it figured out. This is the Hy-Vee pregame show. Bryce Ladwig with you from the Summit Activity Center. Brandon Valley Lynx in town to take on the Yankton Bucks. Brandon Valley, the number 9 team in Class AA right now in the South Dakota High School Activities Association standings, 7-4 on the season. Yankton number 4 in those standings and sitting at 5-3. Yankton's coming off a 60-54 loss to Sioux Falls Lincoln Tuesday night. Yankton was fighting an uphill battle on multiple ends, and not just physically with 7'1" JT Rock, but the Bucks failed to even reach the free throw line in that game and were actually teed up twice from the officials. It was just a rough night physically and a tough, hard-fought battle on the court, and Yankton is looking to bounce back here tonight versus a tough ESD opponent. And I expect from any ESD conference game a physical matchup on the floor. In other Yankton basketball news, Rugby Riken, Bucks 4 sports standout, officially announced his commitment to play at Mount Marty University as a football-basketball dual athlete. He announced that yesterday, and very excited for him. So congratulations to Rumblin' Rugby Riken on that announcement, and very glad that KYNT and KYNTV get to cover him for years to come. The opponent tonight, Brandon Valley, they're trying to stop themselves from entering a losing streak. They dropped their last 2 contests. They fell to Aberdeen 68-57 on Saturday, and Sioux Falls Jefferson 59-58 on Tuesday. So they're looking for a big victory against Yankton here at the Summit Activity Center tonight. Again, this is the Hy-Vee pregame show. We're actually going to step aside. When we come back, we will have our standings review and go over the out-of-town scoreboard. What other matchups are going on in the state tonight? And yes, we will talk about the Yankton Gazelles as well. We will have Gazelle updates for you throughout the broadcast. This is Bucks basketball on KYNT, KYNTV, the Hy-Vee pregame show from the Summit Activity Center.
Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh is the stop to make any time of the day. Enjoy breakfast items, made-to-order sandwiches, burgers, and more from the Hy-Vee Market Grill. Daily $5 meal specials are from 11 to 7, and find convenient on-the-go meal offerings and select grocery staples, including fresh produce and fresh bakery items, too. There's something for everyone at Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh of Yankton.
Shop Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 root beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe and these choice ingredients make 1919 the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in 12 packs and single-serve cans at grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants. 1919 is alcohol-free and contains no caffeine, making it a beverage of choice at any time for anyone in the family.
Gift cards are great things to give as gifts. But when someone tells you you need to use a gift card to pay for something you owe, like utilities, taxes, and other fees, red flags should go off, and it should cause you to stop and think. Most legitimate companies will never tell you to pay with a gift card. Before you go to purchase these gift cards, please call Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986 and let them check things out for you so you're not out of your hard-earned money.
At Triple Time Rudy's, you get convenient access to quality fuel products. Plus, you'll also find quality South Dakota products like Dimmock cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. With a local-friendly feel and unique product offering, Triple Time Rudy's is your local convenience store that supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all of your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, pull into Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
And welcome back to the Summit Activity Center. This is Bryce Ladwig, Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV. This is the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Let's go over our standings review for boys AA basketball in all of Class AA. And it's starting to get a little tighter, folks. You know, we deal with that every year. Every time you have a 1-0 team, they skyrocket to the top, but now things are starting to even out just a little bit. All right, we'll start on the bottom. The three teams on the outside looking in if the Sodex 16 were to start right now. For those unfamiliar, the Sodex 16, the one-game playoff to enter the state tournament, which makes every regular season game even more important for Yankton this season. Brookings in 19th, Rapid City Stevens in 18th, Douglas in 17th. And the number 16 team, Watertown, O'Gorman's in 15th, Sturgis Browns in 14th, Rapid City Central in 13th, Aberdeen Central, they've gotten a big victory, double overtime victory over Pierre a couple days ago. They're in 12th. Huron is in 11th, Spearfish is in 10th, and then Brandon Valley, our opponent here tonight, the 9th team in AA with a 7-4 record, 40.81 seed points. The number 7 team is Pierre, 7-4 record, 41.4 seed points. And then Harrisburg in 7th, Sioux Falls Roosevelt in 6th, Sioux Falls Washington in 5th, Yankton is in 4th, 5-3 record, 42.5 seed points, Mitchell in 3rd, Sioux Falls Lincoln in 2nd, and Sioux Falls Jefferson, the number 1 team in Class AA, 10-0 record, 47 seed points. And then in the media power rankings, the number 5 team in the rankings is Yankton, Pierre's number 4, Mitchell number 3, Sioux Falls Lincoln number 2, and Sioux Falls Jefferson, of course, number 1. Other scores around the state in Class AA boys tonight. Rapid City Central is hosting Spearfish. We won't have updates on that. That's a late game, West River time. Sioux Falls Lincoln hosting Sioux Falls Washington. Sioux Falls Jefferson hosting O'Gorman. Brookings hosting Harrisburg, and of course our matchup tonight, Yankton, Brandon Valley. The Yankton Gazelles are at Brandon Valley tonight. We'll have updates for you throughout the night. Just watch that as closely as we can. Yankton Gazelles won against Sioux Falls Roosevelt. That was their last matchup, their first victory of the season. That went to double overtime, and that was a 56-50 victory. So wishing them the best of luck later tonight. That out-of-town scoreboard is brought to you by Upper Midwest Garage Doors, specializing in the sales, installation, and service of residential and commercial garage doors and openers throughout eastern South Dakota. Upper Midwest Garage Doors, your local authorized Clo-Pay dealer. Your standings review is brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. Colors of the game tonight brought to you by Buell's Cleaners, offering dry cleaning, laundry, and business services like linens, rags, rugs, and uniforms. 444 3rd Street in Yankton. Yankton's going to be their home whites. Red numbers, black outline. And Brandon Valley, the same color scheme, but they're going to be in their road blacks here tonight. Fans of the game brought to you by Triple Time Rudy's. No matter what you drive, make sure to fuel up at Triple Time Rudy's. 5 cents off each gallon of fuel on Saturdays. Just say you were a fan of KYNT or KYNTV. And good crowd on hand here tonight. I expect more and more people to start filing in here to the Summit Activity Center. And such a shout out to those watching at the official KYNTV Watch Party location, Finney's Sports Bar and Casino. Catch all the YHS sports action at the official KYNTV Watch Party location, Finney's Sports Bar and Casino, with more TVs and a new improved menu. Bring your friends and family to Finney's for every game. We'll take a break, come back with our pregame coach interview, all here on KYNT and KYNTV.
There are a lot of benefits for your small business when you have a relationship with your locally owned and operated The UPS Store. I'm Doug Frederick, manager of the UPS Store of Yankton. Not only do we provide excellent customer service, but we also provide the necessary tools to help your small business thrive. We can help you with everything ing, printing, packing, copying, faxing, freighting, any ing your small business needs, even shredding, notarizing, mailboxing, every ing for your small business, and of course, shipping. The UPS Store of Yankton, across from Walmart.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match-sealing takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Oh, Sheboygan, I just can't get you off my mind.
Yankton.
There's no better way to tip off your party than with Sheboygan Natural Casing Wieners, all beef hot dogs, or cocktail smokies. Make your party a slam dunk. Put some Sheboygan on the table. Available at your favorite local grocer and produced with pride at Simple Meats in Yankton.
The way it tastes is simply divine. I got Sheboygan on my mind. Sheboygan.
Did you know you can schedule your appointments online at Yankton Medical Clinic? That's right. Visit the self-scheduling page at yanktonmedicalclinic.com and schedule an appointment with several of the physicians, including family medicine, internal medicine, and pediatrics. Or schedule convenient care when it's convenient for you. You can schedule an office visit, well check or medication check, telehealth, sports physicals, and more. With online self-scheduling, Yankton Medical Clinic really does provide so much care so close to home.
What does your phone and an auto show have in common? When you go to BillionAuto.com, everything. Start searching over 7,000 vehicles instantly. Chevys, Kias, GMCs, Toyotas, Fords, Hondas, Rams, and much more. Plus, negotiate your best deal on all pre-owned vehicles and apply for credit pre-approval all within a matter of minutes. 17 new car brands and thousands of used cars all in the palm of your hand. It's like an auto show every day at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted. Not all will be approved.
It's time for a new kind of credit card. One that's with you where you are, wherever life leads. The Evergreen Credit Card by F&BO earns you unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase, every day, every step of the way. For important information and limitations regarding the rewards program, visit fnbo.com/evergreen for complete details. From the great big small bank, ever ready for you to earn more so you can do more. Only with Evergreen by F&BO. Learn more today at fnbo.com/evergreen.
Your life is a story of everyday moments and unforgettable moments. But when a moment creates pain or an injury, visit Avera Medical Group Podiatry and Avera Sacred Heart Hospital in Yankton for your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Find relief and innovative care from Yankton's expert podiatry and orthopedic team. Move your health forward and learn more about local orthopedic care at avera.org/sacredheart.
Whether it's to watch the game, eat out with family, or grab lunch with friends, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is everyone's favorite place to eat. Checkers' menu has mouth-watering burgers, satisfying sandwiches and wraps, and of course, wings. With 18 specialty wing flavors, there's a sauce for everyone. Like to mix it up? Try their sauce of the month. Head to Checkers Tuesday to Sunday from 11 to 11 on Walnut, just north of 4th Street in Yankton.
It's a new year and a great time for a new look for your company.
And JJ Benji's is a great resource for new company clothing for your employees.
If you don't know what to get or what's new, JJ Benji's can help.
JJ Benji's has lots of ideas on what the hottest apparel items are, the most popular styles and material.
For screen printing, embroidery, and promotional products for your company, see JJ Benji's, 201 Pine Street, downtown Yankton in the Meridian District.
When I'm searching for adventure, I find it on the range. Archery challenges me to be curious, see opportunity, and welcome big challenges. It teaches me to focus and never quit until the last arrow hits. Archery allows me to show my spirit at Mount Marty University. How do you show your adventurous side? Schedule your campus visit to Mount Marty University at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show. It's time for our pregame coach interview brought to you by 1919 Root Beer, the creamiest full-body draft root beer available. You can find it on tap at Charlie's Pizza or in cans at Yankton Hy-Vee. This pregame coach interview was pulled from the last contest this team had. Caught up with the coach in our postgame coach interview. We'll jump right into that conversation. Coach, throughout these Sioux Falls games, always tough. Tough one here tonight, 60-54. Well, to start with your opening thoughts, just the physicality of this game.
Yeah, I thought our guys competed well for the whole game. Obviously disappointed in the final result. It sucks coming up short against those guys, but again, it wasn't from lack of effort or lack of competing. Just got to give Lincoln credit for making a couple more plays than we did tonight.
Michael Morris, Cody Oswald, we talked about them a lot lately, but the story in the pregame for me was what they're going to do with JT Rock. Obviously, on the defensive end, they did an excellent job there, but also found ways to contribute offensively as well. Both of them playing really well on both sides.
Yeah, Michael and Cody again. Yeah, they've been good for us, and Obviously, rugby gets them a lot of opportunities. Yep. You know, we wanted to put JT Rock in ball screen and dribble handoff situations and have rugby attack him. And rugby did a great job all night of getting downhill and then either making a play for himself or finding our guys. We had good looks, just weren't able to make enough of them tonight. And again, you got to give Lincoln credit. They're hard to guard. Right away they come out in the game and they're hitting threes, and JT Rock's not going. And then you get in the second half, and he's starting to hug out on shooters because they made some, and then they go inside to Rock, and it's a tough combination. But Bryce, if you had told me that they would have been in low 50s with about 3 minutes to go, we would have taken our chances.
Yep, and then obviously, what does it say about the resilience of this team? Free throw attempt for the Yankton Bucks here tonight, but just keep on pushing offensively and defensively. Yeah,
our guys battled, and there's tough kids that like to compete, and they got a never say die attitude and mentality, and I thought we were being aggressive all night offensively and attacking the basket and getting downhill. But like I said, just got to give Lincoln credit for making a couple more plays, and we did a couple more shots, and that's how it goes sometimes. Was one of the strategies in the first half, or it worked in the first half, was one of the strategies tipping rebounds? Because obviously you're not going to win a lot of those rebounds, so a lot of tips are going out to the perimeter. Yeah, well, it's nothing we really talked about. We would rather grab the basketball, but sometimes if that's all you can do is just tip it. And but I think that's just a case of our guys battling. We're outsized down there, no doubt about it. So they're trying and scrambling like crazy to try to block out and then grab the ball. And sometimes your balance or the ball is going that way, and all you can do is tip it. And I think it's just an example, not something we really talk about, but just our guys' mentality and just our personalities is just scrapping and competing. All right, and Coach, I like to use these short-handed games because we have 3 in 5 days or whatever. Yeah. But another Sioux Falls School, Brandon Valley on a Thursday. Just a really quick synopsis of them. Yeah, it doesn't get any easier. Big, strong, physical team. Rock's big, but they got a big kid too. A strong kid, all tough inside, 6'9", and just a horse in there. The Miller kid, 6'8". They got Langrock and Vanderberg that are 6'4", 6'5". Their point guard 6'2", 6'3". They bring 6'5", 6'6" off the bench. And they're just really strong and athletic. And so they're a tough matchup for us. Their length and their size and obviously boards has bothered us. And then, it's going to be one that's going to be a tough battle for us. But if our guys come out and compete like they did and have been for 32 minutes, we'll see what happens, and we'll let the scoreboard take care of itself.
Again, that was part of the post-game coach interview from the last time around. But we will take a break here on the Hy-Vee pregame show and return getting you ready for tip-off. It's Yankton Basketball, KYNT at KYNTV.
Do you have a pest problem? Bed bugs, bats in the attic, termite damage, earwigs? Olson's Pest Technicians can tackle any of your pest problems. Family owned and operated with over 80 years of pest experience in South Dakota, Minnesota, and Iowa. Proven pest methods include Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatments for bed bugs. Even the toughest pest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson's Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
I'm Dave Holland, physical therapist at Overland Rehab. Whether you've sustained a new injury, had a recent surgery, or tired of lingering pain you experience from simple, everyday tasks, physical therapy could be the solution. At Overland Rehab, we'll create a physical therapy plan for your health needs and goals. Contact us today for convenient appointments in 8 locations in Northeast Nebraska and 1 right here in Yankton, located on West 8th Street, otherwise known as the Lake Road.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Shop Easy is owned and operated by the Santee Sioux Nation, just south of the Discovery Bridge on Highway 81.
When you need to be sure, make it SureCo. Smart Trailer from SureCo is still the most complete line of electric accessories for your grain trailer. Smart accessories such as the 4500 Series HD electric tarp, Pro Trap, and Auto Trap electric hopper doors, and the Drive Max Auger Drive Kit from SureCo both offer convenience and peace of mind for operators. When only the best will do, give us a call at 1-800-474-8756 or find us online at SureCo.com. Make it SureCo.
And welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show. For this helpful smile in every aisle. Yankton Bucks basketball here from the Summit Activities Center. And, you know, I'll tell you what, I've ran more stairs tonight. I had to do some things with the scoreboard. You know, you always have a little couple of tech things. But I already told you I'm man short tonight. I've ran more stairs tonight than I already have all of January, or I guess you could say all of 2023. So that's a thing that's happening. Yeah, I guess it's good for me. Folks, we're going to have a tough matchup tonight. I already mentioned the ESD conference play. Brandon Valley and Yankton always have tight matchups. The last time they played, the Bucks defeated the Lynx on the road 52-40. That was back on January 27th of 2022. I expected more of that tonight, but let's talk a little bit about who's on the floor tonight. We'll start with some key players for Brandon Valley. In no particular order, but 6'4" senior Dylan Langenrock, averaging 8 points per game. He is an athlete. He is committed to play football at Dakota State University. And then 6'3" senior Nate Vandenberg, 9 points per game on the season. He is a basketball commit to Dordt University. And then undecided right now is 6'8" senior Josh Althoff. He is the second lead scorer for the Lynx, 11 points per game. And followed by 6'7" junior Lucas Morgan, 15 points per game. And a high rising prospect in South Dakota hoops. It'll be interesting to see where he decides to play basketball, but tonight he is focused on taking down the Bucks. So let's turn our attention over to our Yankton Bucks for some key player of the game, brought to you by Missouri River Associates. Looking for insurance agents that have the knowledge to point you in the right direction? Contact Missouri River Associates in Yankton. Well, it's going to be Mac Reichen on the floor tonight. He has been out with a medical issue the last couple of games, but he is going to give it a go here tonight. We'll see if his time is limited on the court. 11.8 points per game on the season, 33% from 3, 50% at the line, 2.7 boards, 3.2 assists. Has just under a block a game, actually 0.3, so not exactly quite under one, but he does have 0.3 blocks per game. And most importantly, 2.3 steals per game. He's matched up with his brother Drew Reichen with 2.4 steals per game. Drew is a leading three-point shooter for the Bucks, 40%, 14.6 points per game. He's also lead scorer, leader at the free throw line at 83%, and lead rebounder, 3.9. Our vision of the game brought to you by Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. Well, it's going to be Yankton running and gunning, see if they can open up some cut lanes for Rugby Reichen, and then, of course, he will be kicking it out to the perimeter to Mac and Drew, Landon Potts, and others tonight. Michael Moores will have some threes, I would presume, and we'll try to get all of that settled here tonight. That is your vision of the game. Again, brought to you by Vision Real Estate. We're going to go ahead and take a break for the national anthem, and that is performed tonight by the Yankton High School Band. They're always doing an excellent job. I'm glad to have them here tonight. But we'll be back in 2 minutes on KYNT, KYNTV, the Hy-Vee pregame show. This is Bucks basketball.
Think about how people really see you. The kid at the drive-thru just sees a coffee drinker.
Please pull forward.
Your local barista sees the person who loves a smiley face in their latte.
See you next time.
It's kind of the same way with insurance. Other insurance companies just see a customer, but a State Farm agent sees more. They see you as a neighbor. Your State Farm agent is here to get to know who you really are, so they can help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411 today to learn more.
Are you looking for a new opportunity? Check out Truxedo in Yankton, South Dakota. Truxedo has an opening in their safety department. We're looking for a motivated and positive candidate to join our team and fill the role of a senior EH&S specialist. This role will recommend changes to protect workers and educate employees using safety training programs and tools to prevent accidents. This is an opportunity you won't want to miss. Visit truxedo.com/careers to learn more about this position and to apply.
Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers. Whole health with hands-on healing.
As a proud community bank, Core Trust delivers more than just checking and savings accounts. We invest in the cities and towns where we live and work, by volunteering to coach youth sports teams, supporting local charities and the arts with our time and resources. Whether we live in a rural town in South Dakota or a suburban city in Minnesota, it's a place we call home. Core Trust Bank. Raise your expectations.
Member FDIC.
At Ladwig Family Dental Care, we see patients from 1 to 101. Come experience our gentle touch while you relax in our massage chairs and watch TV. Patients are loving our new digital scanner. No more ooey gooey gaggy impressions.
We'd love to meet you, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 665-2530 to make an appointment. Ladwig Family Dental Care, where we take care of the entire family.
And welcome back to the Summit Activity Center. It's time for your starting lineups, brought to you by First Scar Project Center, whole health with hands-on healing. And we'll go ahead and start with the Brandon Valley Lynx here tonight. As they are, well, this is kind of a usual thing. They're taller than the Bucks. That does become a common theme over the course of the season. Number 5, 6'1", sophomore Landon Delaney. Number 10, 6'4", senior Dylan Langerock. Number 24, 6'7", junior Lucas Morgan. Number 34, 6'3", senior Nate Vandenberg. And number 44, 6'8", junior Josh Altoff. And for your Yankton Bucks, number 2, 5'10", senior Drew Reichen. Number 3, 5'10", senior Mac Reichen. Number 4, 6' senior Rugby Reichen. Number 14, 6'3", senior Cody Oswald. And number 33, 6'6", senior Michael Moores. Brandon Valley coached by Craig Nelson. Yankton coached by head coach Chris Haynes, assisted by Jason Savvy, Matt Decker, and Sawyer Schmitz. Your officials of the game are brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the court. Lee Johnson, Jeremy Grady, and Jason Kono. Yankton moving left to right on your screen or listening device. Brandon Valley right to left. Thanks for joining us here, KYNT and KYNTV. Hopefully we have an excellent matchup here for you tonight. And the tip-off is up and is won by Yankton. Mac Reichen gives over to Rugby. He brings it down the floor left to right on your screen listening device, as I had said. Rugby down on the right wing now. He's guarded up top by Delaney. Fires over to the left to Drew Reichen. Gives it up top to Rugby. He drives in the high post. Kicks it out to Michael Moores. Loses control of the basketball. Now hand off to Rugby up top. Quick stutter step now. Crossover, high post. Back to the basket. Scoop pass out to Cody Oswald. 5 seconds to shot clock. Drew Reichen. Contested 3. Left wing. Back iron. No. Rebounded by Langerock. Brandon Valley brings the ball down the right side. Hand off up top now to Delaney. Fade a pass down low, and it is to Altoff. Blocked away! I believe it was Cody Oswald on the block. There's our H&R block of the game. And the ball immediately taken away by Vandenberg on the other end of the floor. We have a foul. They'll be going against Michael Moores. Be his first and team first of the half. So it's a non-shooting. And coming out for Brandon Valley is Vandenberg already. And in is the guy that just took a three-pointer in the corner, Cole Decker. He hits it. Brandon Valley on the board first, leading 3-0. Rugby up top, over to Mack on the right side. Spin move, high post. Squares up, now puts his back to the basket. Fade to pass out, deep onto the right elbow to Rugby. He cuts in, splits a couple defenders, kicks it out to Mac Reichen in the corner for 3. You can count it. Welcome back. It's a Mac attack. Mac Reichen ties it up at 3. 6:27 to go in the first. Altoff in the short corner. Feeds it down low. Up with it with the basket, Langerock. Lynx lead 5-3, 6:05 to go in the first. It's Rugby deep right wing now. Up top to Cody Oswald. Now to Mac, over to Drew Reichen. Pass over to Cody Oswald, right side. Takes a few dribbles in. Backdoor pass to Michael Moores is taken away. It was taken away by Delaney. Delaney now. To Morgan. Morgan to Delaney up top, guarded by Rugby. Loses control of the basketball, but regains it. And now up top, it's Decker. Hit that three-pointer earlier. Handoff, Langerock. And losing control of the basketball is Brandon Valley. It's Bucks ball. 5.5 minutes to go in the first. It's a 5-3 Lynx lead over Yankton. Rugby brings the ball up for the Bucks. And uses a Michael Moore screen up top. Drives, scoop up with his left toward the rim, and just not enough on it. Stuff by the rim. Delaney has it for Brandon Valley on the Lynx offensive side. Mac Reagan tries to get the steal and leaves Delaney open for a quick floater. Can't get it. Rebounded Brandon Valley. Langerock, 4-3, left side. No, we have a whistle under the basket going against Yankton. Rugby Reichen picks up the foul. That's Rugby's first, team first. Altoff's first free throw is up, and he can't get it. Vandenberg comes in. He does so for Lucas Morgan. And Altoff hits his second free throw. It's a 6-3 lead for the Lynx. Rugby handoff to Drew. And we have an offensive charge going on Rugby Reichen. That's his second foul, team third of the half. Rugby already having 2 fouls is not good for Yankton. And Delaney brings it down for Brandon Valley. Hard pass into the paint is kicked out of bounds. Remains Brandon Valley basketball under their own glass. Inbound to Vandenberg. Out to Langerock. And now it's Decker to Altoff. Altoff mid-post back to the basket. Spins to his right. Overhead pass into the paint. And almost taken away, but Langerock regains control. Now to Vandenberg. Vandenberg drives the baseline up off the glass. It's good. From the near corner, he drove. It's an 8-3 lead for Brandon Valley. Rugby now. Scoop pass to Drew Reichen. Left wing, drives into the paint, puts up a runner with his right, and despite contact, banks it in. Drew Reichen, his first basket tonight. And Michael Moores with the steal, but in an attempt to save it, sends it back into Brandon Valley arms. Now Altoff, short corner and far side, getting into soft double team. Ball kicked out to the perimeter. 4-3, Decker can't get it. And Vandenberg tips it into Michael Moores. Now Drew Reichen for Yankton has it on the right wing. Waits for Rugby to follow. Rugby now drives in, back to the basket. Out to Cody Oswald. Kicks it to Drew Reichen. Contested three, blocked out of bounds by Vandenberg. Remains Yankton basketball. Landon Potts will come in for the Bucks. Will be coming in for Mac Reichen. Cooper Grotenheis also comes in for Michael Moores. Earlier we had the block, and I want to say that block of the game was brought to you by H&R Block, open year-round, providing bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. Call 665-3366. Landon Potts, deep three, left wing, hit the front rim, no. And it is rebounded by Briggs Knutson, who's in for Brandon Valley. Briggs Knutson, a 5'9 freshman. Ball worked to the corner. Lucas Morgan trying to back down his man. Quick runner with his right, and a floater up with his right is good. 10-5, Lynx over the Bucks. 3:15 to go in the first period. Rugby drives off to his right side for Yankton. Trying to get a bucket here, trying to answer. Rugby up top, drives in, kicks it to the corner. Landon Potts 4-3, too long. And Vandenberg with the rebound, and Cooper Grotenheis goes up for The rebound as well will be called for an over-back foul. His first, team fourth. Brandon Valley still no team fouls. This is the trend in the last couple of games, and I am not a fan. Yankton will get a call eventually. Let's keep being aggressive. Ball taken away by Landon Potts. Crosses the midline. It's Yankton basketball. No rugby. Spin move. Paint up with his left off the back iron. No. And Decker pushes it forward. And now it's Morgan. Morgan down low. Off the glass is good. Timeout taken by Yankton. Timeouts are brought to you by Hedro. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
The South Dakota men's and women's basketball seasons are in the heart of conference play, and we can't wait to see you at the Sanford Coyote Sports Center. Presented by AARP South Dakota, the Coyote women host the St. Thomas Tommies Saturday, January 28th at 1 o'clock, while the men take on North Dakota State at 7 o'clock Thursday, February 2nd. Tickets are available at goyotes.com. We are South Dakota.
My name is Mike Ford. My wife, 2 young children, and I recently moved to the Yankton area, and I've worked as one of the Health and Safety Environment Coordinators for Hedro for just over a year and a half. My family has met some amazing people, enjoyed time on the river, curling at Yankton Ice Rink, and eating amazing local food. The reason I share this is because Hedro understands and cares that you have a life outside of work. We always put safety first and always find ways to continue improving. What matters most to me is going home to spend time with my family. Working at Hedro gives me the confidence in our safety program, knowing I will be able to leave work safe every day.
And welcome back. Right when we rejoin the action, Rugby Riken drives. It is fouled on his shot attempt at the rim. It's Rugby at the line for 2. And first team foul on Brandon Valley and first overall foul for Nate Vandenberg. Rugby hits his first. Rugby now. Bends the knee, sends it up, and hits that one as well. Yankton as a team enters the game just shooting with 45% at the line. Need to look to improve on that this season. That's a good start. 12-7 lead for Brandon Valley over Yankton. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first. Three-pointer up for Brandon Valley. No good. Rebounded by Landon Potts for Yankton. Rugby now brings it across the big red Y here at the Summit. Drives in. And miscommunication. Kind of a no-look pass to Cody Oswald, but right into the arms of Lucas Morgan for the Lynx. It's a turnover. And we have another whistle. Cooper Grotenheis picks up his second foul here tonight. And team 5th. Yankton 5 team fouls. Brandon Valley 1. It's a 12-7 lead for the Lynx over the Bucks. 1:40 to go in the first. On the left side, driving and giving over to Knutson. Knutson for 3, right wing. It's good. Mac Riken now brings the ball up for Yankton. It's Mac and Drew Riken, Cody Oswald. Isaiah Skellhouse came in for Rugby Riken. This was Landon Potts on the court. Cody Oswald, high post, drives in, up with his left, and can't finish at the rim. It's Brandon Valley basketball. Delaney into Altoff. Back to the basket. Now pass up high and out of play. And they're going to say that saving it was Lucas Morgan as he fell out of bounds. Did the whole throw it at the knees a bit, but it worked. Far side of the floor, Brandon Valley basketball. And now quick handoff. Brandon Valley with the inbound. Altoff. Pass down low. Goes out of play. Last touch by the Lynx. It's Bucks basketball. It's a 15-7 lead for Brandon Valley over Yankton. 50 seconds to go in the first. Mac Riken to bring the ball up. Crosses the Y. 43 seconds now. Soft dribble on the left wing will reset the offense. Isaiah Skelhaus comes up top, waits for a pass, but Mack drives and will draw a foul going on Brandon Valley. They're going to get Delaney, his first and team second of the night. Land a pass to inbound under Yankton's glass. In front of the Yankton High School band. They did an excellent job during the national anthem tonight. Cody Oswald drives in and just took a little bit of contact and couldn't quite finish at the rim. And the score remains 15-7. Could be the last possession of the quarter as Brandon Valley has it with 19 seconds to go. And Langerock kicks it out to Knutson. Up top, Delaney. And now Morgan on the far corner. Gets trapped in the short corner. Has to desperately try to get rid of this ball. And Knutson is fouled in his shot attempt. He'll be going to the line for two with 3.7 seconds to go in the first. First quarter action brought to you by the UPS Store and First Dakota National Bank. Knutson bends the knee, sends it up. It's good. Briggs Knutson, 4 points so far tonight. And Knutson gets the ball back here. Sends it up, hits the front rim. No. Skelhaus with the rebound. Over to Mack Reichen. Throws it up at the buzzer into the Yankton student section. No good. And so after the first, it is Yankton trailing Brandon Valley 16-7. We'll be back in 1 minute on your home for Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV.
Are you new to the Yankton area, or have you lived here your entire life and just bought that house in the corner you've loved since you were a kid? Have an agent that lives, works, and raises their family right alongside of you. You may know me. I'm Skylar Sherman with Missouri River Associates in Yankton. Give me a call or even stop me in the store, and let's set up a time and make sure all of your insurance policies are right.
Missouri River Associates, 605-665-6885.
Buying or selling your home is one of the biggest decisions you may make in your lifetime. I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate, and I'm ready to help guide you with professional advice from before the listing until after the close. Not only will you get real estate knowledge, but also we provide moving boxes and an enclosed courtesy trailer to help make the move just a little easier. Call me today at 664-5555.
And welcome back to the Summit Activity Center, 16-7. Brandon Valley leading the Yankton Bucks. It's Delaney with the basketball now, moving down the right side, hands it out to Knutson for the Lynx. And all up top to Morgan. Althoff at the free throw line, backs down. Cody Oswald kicks it out now to Knutson. Splits a couple defenders, floats it up with his right, can't get it. Offensive rebound for Althoff. He can't get it. And then the putback from Decker. And he is fouled on the putback attempt. He's going to line for two. They're going to get Cody Oswald. That's Oswald's first, team seventh. Decker misses his first. And Decker misses a second as well. So 0 of 2 on that trip. Rugby has it for Yankton. Mack for three, left wing, front rim, no. Cody Oswald with the rebound. Sends it out to Rugby now. Rugby pulls up, sends it up, and you can count it. Rugby Reichen for three. 16-10 the score. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Now it's Knutson. Knutson up top. Altoff, high post, down low, wide open is Decker, banks it in. Decker has 5 here tonight. It's Rugby Reichen up top, moves off to his left side. Now Drew Reichen tries to cut through a couple defenders. His shot is blocked away by Altoff. Now Mac Reichen, offensive rebound out to Cody Oswald, 4-3, missed it a bit long. And Morgan with the offensive rebound for Brandon Valley. It's an 18-10 lead for the Lynx. 6:15 to go in the first half. Ball now right side. And Delaney cuts in from the opposite and banks it in. It's a 10-point lead for Brandon Valley over the Yankton Bucks. Rugby Reichen, right side. Finds a lane, drives in, puts it up, and can't finish at the rim. It's Morgan with the defensive rebound. Decker in the corner, up to Altoff. Altoff to a cutting Delaney. He can't get it. Nice defensive rebound, Isaiah Skelhaus. Now it's Rugby Reichen, drawing a soft double team up top. Drives, kicks it to Mac Reichen. Now Drew Reichen, 4-3, left side. Can't get it to go. Decker with the defensive rebound. Ball being moved up cross court now. On the near side, it's Morgan. He draws a soft double team from the Bucks. Cross court pass to Knutson. He drives and is fouled. See if it's before the shot. I think they're going to have this as a shooting foul. Yes, they are. So they're going to go against Drew Reichen, his first, and the team 8th. It's not a shooting foul. It's actually bonus. He's not used to it being this early already. So the bonus 1-1, Knutson. And Knutson hits his front end. Now 2 of 3 at the line so far in the game. And again, up with it is Knutson. He hits that one as well. 3 of 4 at the line for Knutson. He'll take a seat. He has 6 points on the night. Coming in for him is Vandenberg back into the game. On the court right now for Yankton, it is Mac and Rugby Reichen, Michael Moores and Cody Oswald, as well as Landon Potts. Pass down low to Michael Moores. Can't control the basketball in the paint. However, he is fouled. Go against Brandon Valley. Going to go against Dylan Langerock. His first and team 3rd of the half. Rugby inbounds to Mac. Mac in the corner in front of the Brandon Valley bench. He drives in with his left. Cuts out to Rugby now. Rugby over to Landon Potts. Potts now. Back to Rugby. And will draw a body foul on his drive to the baseline. And that is going to go against Delaney. Oh, no, they're just going to say he went out of bounds on... What is happening? Okay, so Rugby drove from the corner. There was a whistle, unless they're going to say that he was forced out of bounds, but I don't... Either way, no foul. It's Yankton basketball. High post, Rugby Reichen. Getting triple teamed in the paint. And ball is taken away by Vandenberg. Sends it over to Langerock, over to Knutson. Knutson will set up the offense for the Lynx. It's Langerock now, deep right wing. Trying to set things up to Vandenberg. Langerock cuts in, off the glass, it's good. Langerock with 4 here tonight. It's a 24-10 lead for Brandon Valley over Yankton. Here, 4:13 to go in the first half. Mac Reichen gets the pass in the corner, almost loses control of it. It's really high. Michael Moores, cross-court shot now, and that was an air ball. And it's Brandon Valley basketball. It may have been deflected, I'm not quite sure. But it's Brandon Valley basketball again. Knutson, Decker drives in, pulls up the reins, sends it back out to the perimeter now. Vandenberg under the basket, tries to send to the perimeter. Ball taken away by Rugby after it was deflected by Mac. No-look pass down low to Michael Moores, and Moores can't control the basketball. And timeout taken by Brandon Valley. Timeouts are brought to you by Hedro in Yankton, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. Back in 30 seconds here on your home for Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV.
If you love technology and know your way around a computer, Yankton Computer and Network Services is looking for you. Yankton Computer is hiring full-time IT network specialists and computer repair technicians. They offer competitive wages and excellent benefits. Experience is a must, along with strong communication and organizational skills and a sharp attention to detail. Put your passion for computers and networking to work with a new career at Yankton Computer and Network Services. Email a resume to tnaker@hartel.net or call 664-2222 for more information.
Welcome back to the Summit Activity Center. This is Bryce Ladwig. It is a 24-10 lead for Brandon Valley over Yankton right now. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Brandon Valley drives, and we have a offensive foul. Altoff. I believe there was a violation in the paint. His first and a team fourth. Rugby now for the Bucks. Deep right wing, sends it up to Cody Oswald. Drew and Rugby Reichen. Michael Moores, Cody Oswald, Landon Potts. Rugby drives the paint, kicks it out to Michael Moores, launches a three, right side. In and out, no. Cody Oswald tips it, but into the hands of Morgan. Now it's Knutson for the Lynx. Sends it into the corner. It's Langerock. His pass down low, deflected out of bounds by Yankton. It's Brandon Valley basketball. Cooper Grotenheis comes in for Michael Moores for Yankton. 2:53 to go in the first half. It's a 24-10 lead for Brandon Valley. Langerock in the far corner. Stutter steps a couple times, now drives on Rugby and is fouled. They're going to get either Rugby or Grotenheis. They're going to get Rugby. Rugby's third foul here tonight, team ninth. Rugby will be taking a seat. Coming in for him will be Mac Reichen. Langerock at the line for two. Misses his first. And Langerock's second is up, and he hits that one. 25-10, the lead for Brandon Valley over Yankton. 2:40 to go in the first half. It's Mac Reichen handing off to Drew Reichen. Now over to Landon Potts. Potts over to Grotenheis, left wing. Back to Mac. Mac now to Cody Oswald. High post, spin move, try to over under, no. Kicks it out to the perimeter. Landon Potts drives with his right. He spins in the paint, goes up with it, and is fouled on his shot attempt. He hits the floor. We're going to get Briggs Knutson on the foul. That'll be his first and team fifth of the half. Landon Potts on the season, 50% at the line. And that just went up. He hits his first. Also his first points here tonight. Potts bends the knee, sends it up, and it is good. 25-12, the lead for Brandon Valley. 2:10 to go in the first half. It's Vandenberg. Which to the right side to Knutson, guarded by Landon Potts. Now it's Delaney. Delaney to Morgan, to Langerock, drives from the free throw line in, up with his left, and no good. Landon Potts, defensive rebound to Mac. Mac crosses from right to left, now into the mid post, drives, and nice attempt. A lot of contact down low, couldn't quite finish. Now Knutson to Langerock. Vandenberg drives hard into the bank, kicks it out. 4-3 as Morgan missed it short. Langerock with the offensive rebound. His pass down low to Vandenberg was knocked out of play by Yankton. It's Brandon Valley basketball. Again, your score 25-12. Lynx over Yankton. 1:36 to go in the first half. Yankton needs to get some things worked out here into halftime and come out strong. Inbound. It's into Althoff. His shot no good. Hits the floor, but it's Yankton basketball. Mac Reichen to Cody Oswald. Oswald finishes at the rim. Ducked under a couple of Lynx and still made it happen. Cody Oswald, nice pass from Mac Reichen with the assist. Now it's Althoff in the far short corner. Cross-court pass to Knutson. 4-3, front rim, no. Tough rebound down low by Cody Oswald. He's actually fouled over the back. And they're going to get Decker on the overback there for Brandon Valley. His first team foul and his first personal foul and team sixth. 16 fouls for Brandon Valley, 9 for the Bucks. It's a 25-14 lead for Brandon Valley. 1:07 to go in the first half. It's Mac Reichen, Drew Reichen, Landon Potts, Cooper Grotenhuis, and Cody Oswald. Drew Reichen, right wing, kicks it over to Mac Reichen. He drives in, back out to Drew now. And ball's deflected out of play. Last touch by Brandon Valley. It's Yankton basketball. And now Drew Reichen have a corner inbound. Cody Oswald now back to Drew. Drew, right wing up top. It's Landon Potts. Quick crossover, spin move at the free throw line. Kicks it over to Mac. Mac launches a three in the corner. Blocked away by Delaney. It was a clean block, too. It's Brandon Valley basketball. Pass down low to Althoff. Althoff, low paint, banks it in. Althoff with 3. The 27-14 lead for Brandon Valley over Yankton. 23 seconds to go in the first half. No shot clock is needed. And now Drew Reichen, right in front of the scorer's table, has it. And off to Mac Reichen. Matt goes opposite side of the Cody Oswald screen. Kicks it to the corner. Landon Potts, 4-3. And at the buzzer, that will not do it. At the half, it is Brandon Valley 27 and Yankton 14. We have our Avera halftime show around the corner. Avera moving health forward. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here from the Summit Activity Center. This is Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV.
SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab in Yankton has a newer, research-based mindset when it comes to treating musculoskeletal aches and pains. We take the time to figure out where the pain is coming from and educate our patients on what they can do to improve their functional range of motion. We administer a range of treatments and preventive approaches that are customized to each individual patient and their health goals. Visit us on our website at swatchiropracticandrehab.com. When you need to feel better, visit SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab out by the lake on West Highway 52.
Yankton is thriving. This is Nancy Wenandy of Yankton Thrive. We've improved our quality of life in Yankton with projects like the Aquatic Center and Mount Marty Fieldhouse. We've addressed housing issues with the Westbrook Estates development. And to grow our workforce, we've conducted virtual job fairs, recruitment marketing, and offered scholarship opportunities for careers in our high-need areas. Yes, Yankton is thriving thanks to all the great people and companies that make Yankton their home. For more on Yankton Thrive, go to yanktonsd.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT&RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
Vision Care Associates provides the latest in technology. Optimap Laser Imaging. Optimap allows for a great exam of your eyes without dilating drops. Our doctors are able to show you what the actual inside of your eye looks like during your exam. Having images of your eyes each year means that problems are caught early, and no dilating drops is a big benefit as well.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes
You feel awful. Stuffy nose, then runny nose, the sniffles too. You don't know what to take to make yourself feel better. This is Michael with Yankton Rexall. When you feel under the weather, you want relief, but there are a lot of over-the-counter choices. Some may even interfere with daily medications you're taking. At Yankton Rexall, our staff is here to help you make the best choice for your health. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923, located in the Meridian District.
Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh is the stop to make any time of the day. Enjoy breakfast items, made-to-order sandwiches, burgers, and more from the Hy-Vee Market Grill. Daily $5 meal specials are from 11 to 7, and find convenient on-the-go meal offerings and select grocery staples, including fresh produce and fresh bakery items, too. There's something for everyone at Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh of Yankton.
Shop Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
Gift cards are great things to give as gifts. But when someone tells you you need to use a gift card to pay for something you owe, like utilities, taxes, and other fees, red flags should go off, and it should cause you to stop and think. Most legitimate companies will never tell you to pay with a gift card. Before you go to purchase these gift cards, please call Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986 and let them check things out for you, so you're not out of your hard-earned money.
There are a lot of benefits for your small business when you have a relationship with your locally owned and operated The UPS Store. I'm Doug Frederick, manager of the UPS Store of Yankton. Not only do we provide excellent customer service, but we also provide the necessary tools to help your small business thrive. We can help you with everything ing, printing, packing, copying, faxing, freighting, any ing your small business needs, even shredding, notarizing, mailboxing, every ing for your small business, and of course, shipping. The UPS Store of Yankton, across from Walmart.
And welcome back to the Summit Activity Center, the Avera halftime show. This is Bryce Ladwig. Avera moving health forward. Well, that was a rough first half for the Yankton Bucks. They're trailing 27-14 versus Brandon Valley. Let's go quickly over our first half scoring stats. We'll start with the Lynx. Landon Delaney with 2. Dylan Langerock added 5, as well as Cole Decker with 5. Briggs Knutson had 6 points. Lucas Morgan with 4. Nate Vandenberg with 2. And Josh Altoff with 3. The Yankton Bucks, Drew Rankin has 2. Mac Rankin has 3. Rugby Rankin has 5. Cody Oswald with 2. Landon Potts with 2. And just 14 first half points, but also just 27 first half points for Brandon Valley. Obviously, you prefer having one over the other, but it's not like Brandon Valley is just going bonkers scoring. Yankton has done a pretty good job defensively on that end. It's just offensively, just can't get anything to go. And let's see what adjustments are made entering half number 2. Let's check our out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Upper Midwest Garage Doors, specializing in the sales, installation, and service of residential and commercial garage doors and openers throughout eastern South Dakota. Upper Midwest Garage Door is your local authorized Clopay dealer. Check on our out-of-town scores. We'll start with boys AA basketball. I won't have an update tonight till later for St. Thomas More hosting Sturgis Brown. Harrisburg hosting Brookings. Don't have an update on that one. Also don't have an update on Rapid City Central hosting Spearfish. I do have an update on 2 scores, though, and that would be Brandon Valley leading Yankton 27-14. Or excuse me. These are girls' scores. Wow. That happened. It's okay, though. But, yeah, Brandon Valley leading the Yankton Gazelles 28-8, and that just entered halftime. So Gazelles coming off their first Sioux Falls Roosevelt victory, their first victory of the season against Sioux Falls Roosevelt in their last matchup, trailing 28-8 at the half at Brandon Valley. That is a good Brandon Valley team, folks. And I got confused of what I was looking at because the girls team for Brandon Valley received votes in the power rankings, and that's listed there, as well as the boys also received votes. So a little backwards there. Sioux Falls Jefferson is leading Sioux Falls Washington 25-15. 2 minutes left in the first half. And Sioux Falls Jefferson, the number 3 power ranked team, and Sioux Falls Washington, the number 1 team in those same polls. Boys AA scores. Obviously, I won't have an update till way later for Rapid City Central and Spearfish. But Sioux Falls Lincoln is leading Sioux Falls Washington 45-30 at the half. And then Sioux Falls Jefferson is leading O'Gorman 33-15 with 1 minute left in the first half. Harrisburg at the start of period number 3 leads Brookings 30-25. And of course our score 27-14. Yankton trailing Brandon Valley. We'll take a break, come back, and get you ready for second half action here from the Summit Activity Center. This is Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match ceiling takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Did you know you can schedule your appointments online at Yankton Medical Clinic? That's right. Visit the self-scheduling page at yanktonmedicalclinic.com and schedule an appointment with several of the physicians, including family medicine, internal medicine, and pediatrics. Or schedule convenient care when it's convenient for you. You can schedule an office visit, well check or medication check, telehealth, sports physicals, and more. With online self-scheduling, Yankton Medical Clinic really does provide so much care so close to home.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in South Dakota needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
It's time for a new kind of credit card. One that's with you where you are, wherever life leads. The Evergreen Credit Card by FNBO earns you unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase, every day, every step of the way. For important information and limitations regarding the rewards program, visit fnbo.com/evergreen for complete details. From the great big small bank, ever ready for you to earn more so you can do more. Only with Evergreen by FNBO. Learn more today at fnbo.com/evergreen.
Your life is a story of everyday moments and unforgettable moments. But when a moment creates pain or an injury, visit Avera Medical Group Podiatry and Avera Sacred Heart Hospital in Yankton for your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Find relief and innovative care from Yankton's expert podiatry and orthopedic team. Move your health forward and learn more about local orthopedic care at avera.org/Sacred Heart.
When I'm looking for inspiration, I find it playing ukulele. Music inspires me to be bold and self-expressive. It teaches me how to turn life experiences into art and find new ways to connect with those around me. How do you show your imaginative side? Schedule your campus visit to Mount Marty University at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Think about how people really see you. The kid at the drive-thru just sees a coffee drinker.
Please pull forward.
Your local barista sees the person who loves a smiley face in their latte.
See you next time.
It's kind of the same way with insurance. Other insurance companies just see a customer, but a State Farm agent sees more. They see you as a neighbor. Your State Farm agent is here to get to know who you really are so they can help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411 today to learn more.
And it's Rugby Riken driving and banking it in. Rugby Riken. We rejoin the action. Back-to-back baskets for the Bucks. Bucks now moving right to left on your screen or listening device. And Brandon Valley left to right. And it's Delaney driving, putting up a floater with his right. Can't get it to go, but we have a whistle. That's going to go on Delaney. An offensive foul. His second, team first of the half. And now it's Mac Riken. Quick jumper. Puts it up and back iron. Oh, can't get it. And now it's Althoff. Althoff called for a travel for Brandon Valley. It's been Bucks basketball. Bucks trying to mount a comeback here. 27-18 the score. Brandon Valley with the lead, 6.5 minutes to go in the third. Rugby now crosses the midline. Up to Cody Oswald, top of the key. He squares up his defender, Lucas Morgan. And up to Rugby. Rugby, three-pointer right wing. You can count it! Rugby Riken buries it for the Bucks. And now it's Delaney driving off the right side. Mid-post, Altoff. Back to the basket. Cody Oswald trying to shut him down. Now to Vandenberg. Vandenberg drives, puts it up with his right, and one going for Vandenberg. And an opportunity, I should say. And so Rugby Riken just picked up his 4th team foul. And team first of the half, but Rugby is one foul away from fouling out with 5:55 to go in the third. Here's the end one opportunity for Morgan. It's good. (30-21), Brandon Valley over the Bucks. 5:50 to go in the third. Coming in for Rugby was Landon Potts. Turnover in the corner for Yankton. It's Brandon Valley basketball. Lucas Morgan crosses over Drew up top. Goes in with his right. A quick floater, back iron, misfire. And we have a whistle as Yankton tries to bring the ball up. It's going to go against Brandon Valley. It's going to go against Lucas Morgan. It's his first and team second of the half. Mack brings it across the timeline here. Langenrock waiting for him defensively. Cody Oswald now has the basketball over to Landon Potts in the left wing. He drives, pulls up the reins. Now it's Skelhaus. Skelhaus in for Michael Moores. Mack Riken, short corner jumper. Can't get it. Follows his own rebound. Can't get that one either. He got tripped up. Now it's Morgan over to Langenrock for the Lynx. Up top, Vandenberg. Vandenberg moving the ball around the perimeter, down to Altoff. On the left low block. Now it's up top. Lucas Morgan 4-3. Can't get it. Defensive rebound. Cody Oswald. Oswald gives over to Drew Riken. Over to Landon Potts on the right side. He dribbles with his left. Drives to the free throw line. Kicks it to the corner. Drew Riken 4-3. In front rim, no. But Isaiah Skelhaus, nice defensive effort. Comes in from behind on Delaney. And for a jump ball, possession arrow does favor the Lynx, but good defensive hustle. Isaiah Skelhaus, the senior. (30-21) the score. Brandon Valley leading Yankton. 4.5 minutes to go in period number 3. Delaney goes off onto the left side. Now it's passed down to Altoff. Faces up on the basket, now down to Delaney. Kicks it to the corner. Morgan 4-3. It's good. He has 8 so far in the game. 33-21 the score. 4:10 to go in the third. Yankton had a surge coming out of the halftime, but Rugby Riken, lead point guard on the floor, is on the bench right now with 4 fouls with 4 minutes to go still in the third. Yankton shot up, no good. Brandon Valley with the basketball. Knutson will get set to check in along with Cooper Grotenheis. Now it's Altoff over to Delaney, 4-3, left side, off the front rim, no, but put back for Decker is up. He can't get it either. Drew Riken fights for the rebound for the Bucks. Over to Mack Riken, left side. Hesitated dribble, dribbles with his right, all the way to the basket, is fouled on his shot attempt. And Delaney picks up his foul, his third of the game, team third of the half. And Mack Riken sends it up and front rim, no. Yankton 40% in the 40 percentile for free throw shooting so far this season. And Mack Riken hits 1 of 2 in his trip. Grotenhuis comes in for Mac Reichen. It's Landon Potts, Drew Reichen, Cooper Grotenhuis, Isaiah Skelhaus, and Cody Oswald on the floor for Yankton. 3.5 minutes to go in the third. 33-22 lead for Brandon Valley. Lucas Morgan stops his dribble before midcourt, sends it to Decker. Decker now to Vandenberg, now Knutson. It's Morgan up top, drives with his right in the high post, kicks it over to Decker for three. No. Drew Reichen, defensive rebound. He brings the ball up the floor and drives, splits a couple defenders, and is fouled on his attempt at the rim. Yankton might have to do that the rest of the game. Just drive, and drive some more and see if you can get to the free throw line. And Drew Reichen will have 2 free throws when we come back from a 30-second break. This timeout was taken by Yankton, and it is brought to you by Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. Back in 30 seconds.
Are you looking for a new opportunity? Check out Truxedo in Yankton, South Dakota. Truxedo has an opening in their safety department. We're looking for a motivated and positive candidate to join our team and fill the role of a senior EH&S specialist. This role will recommend changes to protect workers and educate employees using safety training programs and tools to prevent accidents. This is an opportunity you won't want to miss. Visit truxedo.com/careers to learn more about this position and to apply.
(33-22). Brandon Valley leads Yankton. 3:08 to go in the third. It's Isaiah Skelhaus, Landon Potts, Cody Oswald, Drew Reichen, Cooper Grotenhuis on the floor for the Bucks. Rugby Reichen on the bench right now with 4 personal fouls, just one away from fouling out. To imagine Coach Chris Hansel to save him at least for the 4th, but he racked him up early. And now Drew Reichen bends the knees and fires up his first free throw. It's good. Decker picked up his second personal foul, team 4th, to send Drew Reichen to the line before the timeout. Drew hits the second one as well. Drew Reichen has 6 points tonight. Yankton trails 33-24. 3 minutes to go in the third. It's Decker with the ball. This is over to Lucas Morgan in the high right wing. He now drives onto the baseline. Paint pass into Althoff. Althoff up with it. Is fouled. Can't quite convert the basket, but we'll have 2 at the line. Cody Oswald picks up the foul. That's his second, team second. Althoff's first free throw is up and misses it left. Langerock checks out. Checking in is Delaney. Delaney, Knutson, Althoff, Morgan, and Decker. Althoff's second is up and is good. On the court now for Yankton, Drew Reichen, Cody Oswald, Cooper Grotenhuis, Isaiah Skelhaus, and Landon Potts. Cody Oswald drives into the paint and hand off to Cooper Grotenhuis. Now it's Landon Potts deep left wing. Dribbles up top. Back to Drew now. Drew left side. And to Grotenhuis. Grotenhuis puts his head down, drives in, kicks out to Cody Oswald in the corner. And a three-pointer left wing. You can count it! Cody Oswald buries a big 3 for Yankton. He has 5 tonight. That brings Yankton within 7. 34-27 the score. 2:15 to go in the third. And Brandon Valley on a pass down low to Althoff. Ball goes out of play. Last touch by Brandon Valley. It's Yankton Bucks basketball. And now Landon Potts. Over to Skelhaus. Skelhaus now up top. It's Cooper Grotenhuis. Drew Reichen deep left wing. Over to Skelhaus. Skelhaus now drives off his foot. Ball's loose, taken away by Althoff. Althoff to Delaney. Landon Potts cuts him off, but across court to Morgan. Morgan up with his right. He can't get it. Ball's loose. Rebounded by Brandon Valley, but a tip out to the perimeter taken away by Cody Oswald. Quarterback pass from Potts to Drew Reichen, and Drew Reichen was fouled. I will bet someone else's dollar. The Drew Reichen was just fouled on a three-point attempt in the near corner, but nothing is called. But it was really short, too. Altoff now in the mid-post. Pass down low. Backdoor cut to Decker is good. Nice pass from Josh Altoff. And Cody Oswald to Skelhaus up top. Skelhaus drives with his right and tries to finish at the rim. It just rolls off the front. Yankton has just really struggled to finish at the rim the last couple of games. They've had shots on these drives just rolling off. Now it's Morgan. His backdoor cut pass to Altoff's taken away by Yankton. Drew Reichen hustles down the left side. Pops up for three. You can count it. That's three for the Drew crew. Yankton now within 6 of Brandon Valley. Trailing 36-30. 35 seconds to go in the third. Decker to Delaney. Now over to Morgan. Back to Delaney up top. Brandon Valley trying to drain a little bit of this clock. Find a good shot. Now it's Morgan in the far corner. He drives into the paint, puts it up with his right, and gets it to go. (38-30). Bucks trail, 10 seconds to go in the third. Landon Potts trying to set himself up or someone else up for the last shot here. Tries to split a couple defenders. Oswald definitely traveled to end the third. So after 3, it is Brandon Valley 38, Yankton 30. We enter the fourth with Yankton needing a big-time fourth quarter for an ESD victory here tonight. We'll be back in 60 seconds at your home for Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV.
Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers. Whole health with hands-on healing.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit CoreTrustBank.com today.
Member FDIC.
And welcome back to the Summit Activity Center. This is Bryce Ladwig. Yankton trailing 38-30 here versus Brandon Valley with the first 10 seconds here of the third quarter. On the court right now for Yankton, it is Drew Reichen, Michael Moores, Cody Oswald, Cooper Grotenheis, and Landon Potts. Shot up for Yankton, no good. And it is another whistle going against the Bucks. Foul is on Drew Reichen, his second and team third of the half. Delaney brings the ball up. Grotenheis follows him the length of the floor. And now down low to Altoff. Cody Oswald on the defense. This is a tough assignment. Over under. Finishes at the rim. And one opportunity coming up for Josh Altoff. He's getting warmed up, and that's bad news for the Bucks. So trying to convert the and one opportunity. Josh Altoff, and he will. 3 of 5 at the line today is Altoff. And he has 7 points here tonight. Drew Reichen, Rugby Reichen back in. Michael Moores, Landon Potts, and Cody Oswald on the floor. It's Rugby over to the left side of Drew Reichen. Drew now, high post, jumper is fouled. Drew Reichen going to the line for 2. Drew Reiken's free throw is up and hits his first. His second is up and hits that one as well. Drew Reichen 4-4 at the line. Enters the game at 83%. Best free throw shooter for the Bucks. 41-32, Brandon Valley with the lead. 7:03 to go in the fourth. Michael Moores will be called for a reach-in foul. That's going to be his second and team fifth. Delaney brings the ball across the midline now. Drives in from the left all the way to the rim. An and one opportunity coming up for Delaney and the Lynx. And so another and one opportunity coming up for Brandon Valley. Not quite sure how Michael Morris fouled him, but it is called nonetheless. So Delaney goes to the line, and his and one is good. He has 6 tonight. And Brandon Valley leading Yankton 44-32. 6:52 to go in the fourth. Rugby up top. Has been fighting foul trouble all game. Backdoor pass to Elena Potts. And we're going to say a foul is going on the Lynx on a baseline drive. And the foul is going to go on Dylan Langerock. That's his second and team second of the game. Timeout taken on the floor. We'll step aside as well. Timeouts are brought to you by Hedro in Yankton, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. Back in 30 seconds.
Are you new to the Yankton area, or have you lived here your entire life and just bought that house in the corner you've loved since you were a kid? Have an agent that lives, works, and raises their family right alongside of you. You may know me. I'm Skylar Sherman with Missouri River Associates in Yankton. Give me a call or even stop me in the store, and let's set up a time and make sure all of your insurance policies are right.
Missouri River Associates, 605-665-6885.
Welcome back to the Summit Activity Center. This is Bryce Ladwig. And now it's Isaiah Skelhaas. After the inbound, the three is up, and you can count it. Isaiah Skelhaas hits a big-time three for the Bucks. Brandon Valley now has a 44-35 lead. 6.5 minutes to go in the fourth. Altoff, deep left wing. Now to Langerock. Langerock drives up with his right and gets by some defenders and banks it in. And now Landon Potts for 3. His is up and you can count it. Landon Potts. Another 3 for Yankton. He has 5 here tonight. Now Delaney. To Decker, to Vandenberg. And tossed down into the low post to Altoff. They're going to get Drew Reichen on a reach-in foul. Be Drew Reichen's third. And team 7th. So bonus 1-and-1 coming up for Josh Altoff. And his front end is good. Altoff's second is up, and that one is good as well. Rugby down the right side of the floor. He rumbles on the way to the paint, kicks out to the perimeter. It's Landon Potts. Now Cody Oswald. Oswald dribbles with his left. Now it's Rugby. Rugby, head down, drives up with it, and it's good. Rumbling Rugby. It's an 8-point game. Brandon Valley with the lead and the ball. 5:20 to go in the fourth. Yankton putting it on the pressure now. This is the surge. This is the surge. If Yankton can get back in this. And Lucas Morgan drives off from the right wing. They're going to get a foul going Isaiah Scalhouse. I can honestly say I don't know what the foul was. Maybe a reach in or just, I don't know. Morgan's front end of the bonus 1-1 is good. Morgan up and hits both. Rugby gets the inbound, brings it across the midline. Drives into the paint, to the corner. Landon Potts, 4-3. You can count it! Landon Potts buries one in the corner in front of the Bucks bench. And now Yankton trails by 7. And Yankton takes a timeout. We'll step aside as well. Timeouts are brought to you by Hedro in Yankton, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. Back in 30 seconds.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MTRC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
Welcome back to the Summit Activity Center. This is Bryce Ladwig, and it's coming down to the wire here. Lynx 50, Yankton 43, 4:56 to go in the fourth. And Yankton's coming out of their timeout. And it is Brandon Valley basketball. It's Delaney bringing it down the right side. Delaney over to Langerock. Now Althoff. Althoff now. Low block, back to the basket. And over to Langerock. Langerock puts it up, can't get his jumper, gets his own rebound. And now Delaney. Fresh shot clock up to Knutson. Knutson, Langerock. Now it's Lucas Morgan. Back to the basket. Knocks over Isaiah Scalhouse and had his feet planted. Nothing called. And Lucas Morgan banks it in. In Morgan's defense, though, Scalhouse was completely looking for a foul, but shot is good nonetheless. We have a foul going against Brandon Valley on the Yankton offensive side of the ball. Instead of go against Josh Althoff, a shooting foul, his second, team seventh. Or excuse me, not shooting foul, a bonus. They're in bonus now. Rugby at the line for the 1-1. Vandenberg comes in for the Lynx. Althoff comes out. To imagine he'll get a quick breath and then be back in for the last couple minutes. Rugby sends it up, and it is good, his front end. Rugby, Benzini sends up his second and gets that one as well. 4-4 at the line today for Rugby. 14 points on the night. And Langerock gets the inbound for Brandon Valley, falls over, and they're going to call it travel. It's Bucks basketball. Bucks are trailing by 7 to 52-45. Game 4:02 to go in the fourth. Bucks ball. Drew, Mack, Rugby, Reichen. Landon Potts and Cody Oswald on the floor for Yankton. It's Mack Reichen in front of his own bench, inbounding to Rugby. Coach Chris Haynes directing traffic from the sideline. Mack sets the screen as well as Oswald. Rugby chooses the Oswald route, now drives in, now to Oswald on the perimeter, drives in, up with his left, it's good. Cody Oswald. Nice cut to the basket. And now a full court press coming up for Yankton. Now they'll back off. Delaney struggles it across the midline. Finally does. Ball almost poked away by Yankton. And timeout is taken by the Lynx before the drive to the basket. Timeouts are brought to you by Hydro in Yankton, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hydro.com. Brandon Valley 52, Bucks 47, 3.5 minutes to go in the fourth. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Doctors Fieser, Slowey, and DeYoung are experts in prescribing eye drops that can replace reading glasses. These drops are a new technology that can change the size of your pupil for improved reading. They're convenient for anyone who wants freedom from reading glasses. Our doctors even use them. Call Vision Care Associates and schedule an appointment to see if this new technology is right for you.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
And welcome back to the Summit Activities Center. Brandon Valley to inbound. 3.5 minutes to go here in the fourth. Brandon Valley 52, Bucks 47. Altoff now back in the game. Mid-post, puts up with his right, can't get it to go. Rebound Yankton. The three Rikens, Cody Oswald and Landon Potts on the floor for the Bucks. Rugby up top, right on top of the big red Y. Moves off to his right, finds a lane, kicks it to the corner. Landon Potts, 4-3. No, but rebound Cody Oswald in the corner. Another chance, sends it back up to Mac Riken. Mac now over to Landon Potts. And quick stutter step drives. He's under the basket looking for three. Foul, nothing's called. Josh Altoff just got away with a lot of contact there. Maybe it was a clean takeaway, but I'm not quite sure. Delaney brings across the midline now. Over to Knutson. Langerock to Morgan, guarded by Rugby. And now it's Langerock driving in with his right, and oh, wow. Rugby Riken just fouled out of the game. They're going to get him on a just wow. So Langerock also with the and one opportunity now. Rugby fouls out. Isaiah Skelhaus checks into the game for Rugby. And Langerock converts at the and one. He has 11 here tonight. 55-47 the score, 2:33 to go in the fourth. It's Drew and Mac Riken, Landon Potts, Isaiah Skelhaus, and Cody Oswald. Mac now dribbles to his left. Drives up off the glass. It's good. Mac Riken. It's a Mac attack. Yankton's still in this, just trailing by 6. 2:15 to go in the fourth. You see some big stops. And to not be called for a foul. Now Lucas Morgan mid-post. Bears down on Skelhaus, and a charge is going on Lucas Morgan. There you go. And Morgan will pick up his second. Team 8th. Yanked the ball. We're at the 2-minute mark. And foul going on Josh Altoff now. A body foul, his third. And team 9th, bonus 1-1 at the line, Mac Riken. Mac on the season, 50% coming into this game at the line. Today, 1 of 2. Hits his first. And Benzini's up for attempt number 2. Gets that one as well. Yankton has 2 timeouts left. Brandon Valley 2 timeouts left. 55-51. Brandon Valley with the lead and the ball. Just a couple ticks under 2 minutes to go in the fourth. Delaney Brings the ball down the right side for the Lynx. Now Altoff, low block. Cody Oswald bullies him out of there. Nice defense with Cody Oswald. Altoff just a beast in the paint. Now Decker to Lucas Morgan. Cross-court pass. It's Knutson. 4-3 right side. Misses it over the backboard. Yankton Bucks basketball. Substitution as Langerock comes in for Brandon Valley. Comes in for Josh Altoff. Brandon Valley may want some more speed on the floor. Landon Potts, Mac and Drew Reichen. Isaiah Skelhaus and Cody Oswald on the floor for Yankton. Mac Reichen out to Skelhaus. Skelhaus drives with his left, pulls up the reins. Now to the corner to Cody Oswald. Oswald now dribbles with his right. Back to the basket. Corner to Skelhaus. 4-3. You can count it! Skelhaus buries one in the corner. Yankton trails just by one. 1 minute to go in the fourth. It's Brandon Valley basketball. Timeout on the floor taken by Brandon Valley. We're going to step aside as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds. This is Yankton Bucks basketball action on KYNT, KYNTV.
You feel awful. Stuffy nose, then runny nose, the sniffles too. You don't know what to take to make yourself feel better. This is Michael with Yankton Rexall. When you feel under the weather, you want relief, but there are a lot of over-the-counter choices. Some may even interfere with daily medications you're taking. At Yankton Rexall, our staff is here to help you make the best choice for your health. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923, located in the Meridian District.
Are you looking for a new opportunity? Check out Truxedo in Yankton, South Dakota. Truxedo has an opening in their safety department. We're looking for a motivated and positive candidate to join our team and fill the role of a senior EH&S specialist. This role will recommend changes to protect workers and educate employees using safety training programs and tools to prevent accidents. This is an opportunity you won't want to miss. Visit truxedo.com/careers to learn more about this position and to apply.
$55-54. Brandon Valley with the lead and the basketball. 58.4 seconds to go in the fourth. Both teams in bonus. Yankton has 2 timeouts. Brandon Valley has 1 left. Delaney, left wing. Now to Langerock. To Decker, down to Altoff, mid-post. Guarded by Cody Oswald. Squares up with it with his right, and gets it to go. Yankton trailing by 3 with the basketball. It's Mac Reichen on the left wing. Drives under the basket, kicks it out, Landon Potts. Now Cody Oswald. He'll drive in, down low, Skelhaus up with it. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Isaiah Skelhaus. And, on Cody Oswald, not Skelhaus. And that is Oswald's 4th in the game. And a team 10th. The timeout on the floor taken by Yankton. We'll be back in 30 seconds here from the Summit Activity Center. We still have a ball game, folks. We'll be right back.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the SDH-SAA.
$57-54. Brandon Valley with the lead and at the line for the bonus. So things got very difficult for Yankton after, or excuse me, not bonus. I apologize. It's Brandon Valley inbounding. The wrong side of the court in mind. So Yankton needs a big stop here. Inbound to Langerock. Now Lucas Morgan. Back to Langerock. And it is to Delaney, and Delaney is fouled. He'll be going to the line for the double bonus. That's the unfortunate part, is it's not even 1-on-1. It's double bonus now, as Delaney goes to the line for 2 with Brandon Valley up 3. 17.2 seconds to go in the fourth. With the foul, Mac Riken. That's his second. And Delaney hits his first free throw. Delaney's second is up and can't get that one. Yankton has one timeout left, but they're going to use it. Mac Riken over to Landon Potts. Potts now dribbles paint. Up with it, off the glass, can't get it to go. Skelhaus offensive rebound. His putback is also not good. Potts, another offensive rebound. Out to Oswald for 3. No, and that will do it here at the Summit Activity Center. Your final, Brandon Valley 58, Yankton 54. And Yankton falls to Brandon Valley here at the Summit Activity Center. Again, your final, Brandon Valley 58, Yankton 54. Yankton falls to 5-4 on the season. Brandon Valley improves to 8-4. Don't go anywhere. We have our Yankton Rexall postgame show around the corner here on KYNT and KYNTV.
Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh is the stop to make any time of the day. Enjoy breakfast items, made-to-order sandwiches, burgers, and more from the Hy-Vee Market Grill. Daily $5 meal specials are from 11 to 7, and find convenient on-the-go meal offerings and select grocery staples, including fresh produce and fresh bakery items, too. There's something for everyone at Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh of Yankton.
Shop Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 root beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe and these choice ingredients make 1919 the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in 12-packs and single-serve cans at grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants. 1919 is alcohol-free and contains no caffeine, making it a beverage of choice at any time for anyone in the family.
Gift cards are great things to give as gifts. But when someone tells you you need to use a gift card to pay for something you owe, like utilities, taxes, and other fees, red flags should go off, and it should cause you to stop and think. Most legitimate companies will never tell you to pay with a gift card. Before you go to purchase these gift cards, please call Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986 and let them check things out for you, so you're not out of your hard-earned money.
At Triple Time Rudy's, you get convenient access to quality fuel products. Plus, you'll also find quality South Dakota products like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. With a local-friendly feel and unique product offering, Triple Time Rudy's is your local convenience store that supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all of your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, pull into Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
There are a lot of benefits for your small business when you have a relationship with your locally owned and operated The UPS Store. I'm Doug Frederick, manager of the UPS Store of Yankton. Not only do we provide excellent customer service, but we also provide the necessary tools to help your small business thrive. We can help you with everything ing, printing, packing, copying, faxing, freighting, any ing your small business needs, even shredding, notarizing, mailboxing, every ing for your small business, and of course, shipping. The UPS Store of Yankton, across from Walmart.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match-sealing takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Oh, Sheboygan, I just can't get you off my mind.
There's no better way to tip off your party than with Sheboygan Natural Casing Wieners, all beef hot dogs, or cocktail smokies. Make your party a slam dunk. Put some Sheboygan on the table. Available at your favorite local grocer and produced with pride at Simple Meats in Yankton.
The way it tastes is simply divine. I got Sheboygan on my mind. Sheboygan.
Did you know you can schedule your appointments online at Yankton Medical Clinic? That's right. Visit the self-scheduling page at yanktonmedicalclinic.com and schedule an appointment with several of the physicians, including family medicine, internal medicine, and pediatrics. Or schedule convenient care when it's convenient for you. You can schedule an office visit, well check or medication check, telehealth, sports physicals, and more. With online self-scheduling, Yankton Medical Clinic really does provide so much care so close to home.
What does your phone and an auto show have in common? When you go to BillionAuto.com, everything. Start searching over 7,000 vehicles instantly. Chevys, Kias, GMCs, Toyotas, Fords, Hondas, Rams, and much more. Plus, negotiate your best deal on all pre-owned vehicles and apply for credit pre-approval, all within a matter of minutes. 17 new car brands and thousands of used cars, all in the palm of your hand. It's like an auto show every day at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted. Not all will be approved.
It's time for a new kind of credit card. One that's with you where you are, wherever life leads. The Evergreen Credit Card by F&BO earns you unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase, every day, every step of the way. For important information and limitations regarding the rewards program, visit fnbo.com/evergreen for complete details. From the great big small bank, ever ready for you to earn more so you can do more. Only with Evergreen by F&BO. Learn more today at fnbo.com/evergreen.
And welcome back to the Yankton Rexall postgame show. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. Your final, Brandon Valley 58, Yankton 54. Let's jump into our stats of the game. And let's go into our scoring stats. For Brandon Valley, it was Landon Delaney with 5. Dylan Langerock had 11. Cole Decker with 7. Briggs Knutson with 6. Lucas Morgan with 14. And Nate Vandenberg with 4. And Josh Altoff with 11. Drew Reichen for Yankton with 11. Mac Reichen with 8. Rugby Reichen with 14. Cody Oswald with 7. Isaiah Skelhaas with 6. Landon Potts with 8. And just a tough loss for the Bucks. They had a couple surges, but just a really bad first half offensively for Yankton. Pretty good defensively in the first half, but just 14 points going into halftime. And, well, as I say, that just won't do it. But Brandon Valley was +9 scoring in the first quarter, and then outscored Yankton +4 in the second quarter. Yankton actually outscored Brandon Valley +5 in the third, and then +4 in the fourth. But just give you a sense of scoring, Yankton's quarter numbers: 7 points in the first, 7 points in the second, 16 in the third, and 24 in the fourth. So the definition of warming up all the way to the end. They made a real important game, a real big game out of it near the end. Just couldn't quite get past the Lynx. Credit to Brandon Valley. They are a resilient team. They held on during the surge and just kept their nose to the grindstone, and they ended up with the victory here tonight versus the Yankton Bucks. We'll take a very quick break, come back. We'll have our awards of the game, as well as our post-game coach interview with Coach Chris Haynes, all here on KYNT, KYNTV, your home for Yankton Bucks basketball.
Your life is a story of everyday moments and unforgettable moments. But when a moment creates pain or an injury, visit Avera Medical Group Podiatry and Avera Sacred Heart Hospital in Yankton for your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Find relief and innovative care from Yankton's expert podiatry and orthopedic team. Move your health forward and learn more about local orthopedic care at avera.org/Sacred Heart.
Whether it's to watch the game, eat out with family, or grab lunch with friends, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is everyone's favorite place to eat. Checkers' menu has mouth-watering burgers, satisfying sandwiches and wraps, and of course, wings. With 18 specialty wing flavors, there's a sauce for everyone. Like to mix it up? Try their sauce of the month. Head to Checkers Tuesday to Sunday from 11 to 11 on Walnut, just north of 4th Street in Yankton.
It's a new year and a great time for a new look for your company.
And JJ Benji's is a great resource for new company clothing for your employees.
If you don't know what to get or what's new, JJ Benji's can help.
JJ Benji's has lots of ideas on what the hottest apparel items are, the most popular styles and material.
For screen printing, embroidery, and promotional products for your company, see JJ Benji's, 201 Pine Street, downtown Yankton in the Meridian District.
When I'm searching for adventure, I find it on the range. Archery challenges me to be curious, see opportunity, and welcome big challenges. It teaches me to focus and never quit until the last arrow hits. Archery allows me to show my spirit at Mount Marty University. How do you show your adventurous side? Schedule your campus visit to Mount Marty University at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Bed bugs, bats in the attic, termite damage, earwigs? Olson's Pest Technicians can tackle any of your pest problems. Family owned and operated with over 80 years of pest experience in South Dakota, Minnesota, and Iowa. Proven pest methods include Centricon bait stations for termites and Bicane treatments for bed bugs. Even the toughest pest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson's Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
I'm Dave Holland, physical therapist at Overland Rehab. Whether you've sustained a new injury, had a recent surgery, or tired of lingering pain you experience from simple, everyday tasks, physical therapy could be the solution. At Overland Rehab, we'll create a physical therapy plan for your health needs and goals. Contact us today for convenient appointments in 8 locations in Northeast Nebraska and 1 right here in Yankton, located on West 8th Street, otherwise known as the Lake Road.
Let's jump into our awards of the game here on the Yankton Rexall postgame show. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. Our glass cleaner of the game brought to you by Top Notch Glass Cleaning. Just like in basketball, cleaning the glass is important for your business. For the area's best window cleaning service, contact Top Notch Glass Cleaning Service, located at 610 Douglas Avenue in Yankton, or by phone at 605-760-3680. So to go to Isaiah Skelhaus, he had a tough job tonight, some big rebounds for the glass portion, as well as just kind of our hustler of the game, and that's just how that will break down. We'll continue our awards after our post-game coach interview, which is brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. It's Rhonda Westland State Farm. We'll be joined here very temporarily by Coach Chris Haynes. Again, your final, 58-54. Brandon Valley defeated the Yankton Bucks here tonight. And joining us is Coach Chris Haynes. Coach, thanks for joining us as always. Rough offensively the first half, 14 points, but there's some good things defensively. Why don't you kind of break down the first half from what you saw offensively versus the latter half?
Yeah, we weren't very good the first half, and give Brandon Valley a lot of credit for that. You know, we weren't ready for the physicality, and, you know, we lost cutters. They threw it inside, and we lost cutters. We lost shooters. We weren't rebounding. And then offensively, I just didn't think we were going to the basket very strong. You know, we missed some layups just because we weren't getting our feet down, trying to be too cute. And, you know, you do that for a half against a good team, and it's going to come back and bite you, and it did to us tonight.
You know, and later we'll look back and say, well, the rest of the team really stepped up when Rugby went down foul trouble, but it just has to be tough planning. That's your leader offensively and defensively for this team, getting into foul trouble early.
Yeah, obviously Rugby didn't play very well tonight, but the rest of the guys, they did. They stepped up and made some plays in the second half when he went out. And, you know, it's nice to see the team pick him up. He's played so well for us all year, and, you know, everybody's going to have a bad game here and there. So the rest of the guys picked him up and did a nice job. And, you know, and you got to give our guys credit for the second half of battle and then showing some resiliency. But, you know, just came up a little short.
3 players we're just going to go over quickly. Nice to have Mac Reichen back in the lineup here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Mac toughed it out. He was, took him a while to get into the rhythm. You could tell he was still pretty sore. But there in the second half, he finally had a good couple things go his way. And, you know, and then did a nice job for us.
You talked at the quarterback club this past Wednesday about Skelhaus and how sometimes he might just need a couple of big baskets, and we had a couple off the bench here tonight.
Yeah, you know, that's Isaiah can do that, and he can do some things for us, and just need him to get more consistent doing that. You know, if we can get him really playing at a high level, which he's capable of, that'll just make us that much better.
Cody Oswald again, given the big assignment, Altoff this time around. Another decent job in the paint from Oswald.
Yeah, Cody did a great job tonight. You know, he battled, obviously. Altoff's a really tough guard in there and a tough kid. And Cody held his own and then some, I thought.
Coach, we'll talk to you at the Coach's Corner about Douglas. We'll get you out of here. Thanks for joining us.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Bryce.
All right, that was Coach Chris Haynes joining us. Always appreciate the time that he takes. We'll take one last break, come back, and wrap it up here from the Yankton Rexall postgame show.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Shop Easy is owned and operated by the Santee Sioux Nation, just south of the Discovery Bridge on Highway 81.
When you need to be sure, make it SureCo. Smart Trailer from SureCo is still the most complete line of electric accessories for your grain trailer. Smart accessories such as the 4500 Series HD electric tarp, Pro Trap, and Auto Trap electric hopper doors, and the Drive Max Auger Drive Kit from SureCo both offer convenience and peace of mind for operators. When only the best will do, give us a call at 1-800-474-8756 or find us online at sureco.com. Make it SureCo.
Think about how people really see you. The kid at the drive-thru just sees a coffee drinker.
Please pull forward.
Your local barista sees the person who loves a smiley face in their latte.
See you next time.
It's kind of the same way with insurance. Other insurance companies just see a customer, but a State Farm agent sees more. They see you as a neighbor. Your State Farm agent is here to get to know who you really are, so they can help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411 today to learn more.
Are you looking for a new opportunity? Check out Truxedo in Yankton, South Dakota. Truxedo has an opening in their safety department. We're looking for a motivated and positive candidate to join our team and fill the role of a senior EH&S specialist. This role will recommend changes to protect workers and educate employees using safety training programs and tools to prevent accidents. This is an opportunity you won't want to miss. Visit truxedo.com/careers to learn more about this position and to apply.
Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers. Whole health with hands-on healing.
And welcome back to the Yankton Rexall postgame show. Let's finish our awards of the game brought to you. This one, Defensive Player of the Game, brought to you by Olson's Pest Technicians and your residential and commercial pest control solution. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS. It's going to be Cody Oswald, had a block tonight, and just really had a tough assignment on Josh Altoff. Held Altoff to 11 points, and he is our Defensive Player of the Game. We'll turn our attention over to the Offensive Player of the Game, brought to you by Hy-Vee, with his helpful smile in every aisle. Well, it's our lead scorer. It's going to be Rugby Riken here tonight with 14, and that's actually really impressive considering he played like 2.5 quarters because he got into foul trouble early, and they wanted to save him. So the fact that he was able to put out the offensive output he did is very impressive. He is our Hy-Vee Offensive Player of the Game. Stay tuned to social media for our move of the game, brought to you by Mason Schramm with the Move Group. Special thanks to Jim Sawatsky, our camera operator here tonight. Little SWAT-O-Matic himself. Excellent job, and always appreciate his help in a pinch. And to Scotty Borman, our KYNT studio producer, helping us and pushing all the right buttons back at the studio tonight. To all of our sponsors making this broadcast possible here, I want to thank everyone, and especially you, the viewer and or listener, for tuning in to your home team for Yankton Bucks basketball. And we need to check our out-of-town scoreboard actually before we go. Brought to you by Upper Midwest Garage Door, specializing in the sales, installation, and service of residential and commercial garage doors and openers throughout eastern South Dakota. Upper Midwest Garage Door is your local authorized Clopay dealer. And let's go ahead and check on our Yankton Gazelles. And that has has not been updated yet, but let's see if we can take a gander up there at Brandon Valley and see if we can get a final result for you. And I will be working on that here. I apologize. All the systems we use to check scores are just not working out right now, so we'll see. Maybe we'll even take one more very small break, and I'll try to get that for you. And that's actually what we're going to do. So, everyone, hopefully I have a Yankton Gazelles update for you when we come back in 60 seconds.
As a proud community bank, Core Trust delivers more than just checking and savings accounts. We invest in the cities and towns where we live and work by volunteering to coach youth sports teams, supporting local charities and the arts with our time and resources. Whether we live in a rural town in South Dakota or a suburban city in Minnesota, it's a place we call home. Core Trust Bank. Raise your expectations.
Member FDIC.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, we see patients from 1 to 101.
Come experience our gentle touch while you relax in our massage chairs and watch TV. Patients are loving our new digital scanner. No more ooey gooey gaggy impressions.
We'd love to meet you, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 665-2530 to make an appointment. Elwood Family Dental Care, where we take care of the entire family.
And welcome back to the Yankton Rexall post-game show. This is Bryce Ladwig trying to get you the score for the Yankton Gazelles, and we'll do that. We're trying to get that here shortly for you, and if not, we apologize, but my sources of the score updates are not working right now, so this is what we call an on-air production meeting, as I'm trying to find the final, but it was at the half. It was Yankton trailing Brandon Valley 28-8. And just let you know to check social medias for that. I will update it when I have the chance. Again, such thanks to Scotty Borman, our KYNT studio producer, Jim Sawatsky, our camera operator here tonight, old Swatomatic himself, always in a pinch, always does a great job. All of our sponsors making this broadcast possible. This has been Yankton High School Bucks basketball on KYNT, KYNTV. I am Bryce Ladwig. Thank you for joining me from the Summit Activity Center.
Thank you for listening to KYNC or watching on KYNTV. This broadcast is property of Riverfront Sports and is brought to you by
Mason Schramm and the Move Group, Hedro, Avera, Truxedo, Culligan Water, USD Athletics, 1919 Root Beer, Rhonda Westland State Farm, Vision Real Estate, Missouri River Associates, Buell's Cleaners, South Dakota Office of the Attorney General, Triple Time Rudy's, H&R Block, Top Notch Cleaners, the UPS Store, Yankton Medical Clinic, Hy-Vee, Olson's Pest Technicians, Gerstner Oil, Vision Care Associates, MT and RC Smith Insurance, First Dakota National Bank, First Chiropractic Centers, First National Bank of Omaha, Sherco.
Remember, you can re-listen or re-watch this broadcast in its entirety by visiting KYNT's YouTube page or by visiting the free Roku and Apple TV app on your smart TV.
KYNT, Yankton, FM 1021 and AM 1450, Yankton's home team.
From ABC News, I'm Chuck Seaver.